everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's the Broncos going up against the Giants. With that, we're off to MetLife Stadium in New Jersey as we bring in the two men who will call our game, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Denver Broncos and the New York Giants. Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 92 yards last week on the ground for C.J. Anderson and a touchdown as well. Good to see him start out 2016 like that because 2015, the beginning of the year, was a struggle.
And getting all that behind him and the way the season unfolded in 2015, I think he gained confidence with every game. And now he knows he's the lead guy. And it's not just the running, it's not just the catching. He helps that young quarterback in a big way with pass protection, an underrated part of his game. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Second down following the run.
This drive is turning into an extended run, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play, picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Here's the offense, and you got to talk about the guy that they nicknamed Bebe, Charles Demarius Thomas.
You worry about him catching the ball, but you worry more about what he does after the catch. Big, strong, physical.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Naturally, we're going to say it was a poor pass, but the defensive guys say it was just a great play by them. They broke on the football, picked it off, and gave some momentum to their team.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. So after the INT, it's Manning. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. They got 29 yards there. And that'll be good for a Giants first. On first down, Manning. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Von Miller in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing is Manning, looking deep downfield. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. So here's the starting 11, and the human highlight reel, Odell Beckham Jr., watch out for him.
One of the few guys in the league that gets you and I out of our hotel rooms early to get here for pregame warm-ups and watch him go through his routine. He's absolutely amazing catching the football.
A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th. Here's Brad Wing now to punt it away on 4th down. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Now Simeon. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They run again on first down. Anderson. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Simeon. Catch here, left side, Thomas. Still going. And he is down deep into Giant territory. They give him a gain of 37.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Norwood's got it. Complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Back to the ground, Anderson. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. C.J. Anderson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And there's a flag on the field. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The return man here, Dwayne Harris. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Giants offense coming back onto the field, and for them, what a nice victory in Dallas to open the season. They've opened for the last 5 years against the Cowboys. This is the first time in that span, though, that they've beaten them. And Eli Manning gave Ben McAdoo his head coach the game ball. And you mentioned first, right, that first victory for the Giants over the Cowboys in an opener. How about first game for Ben McAdoo, the head coach of the Giants? First win. First game ball, first of everything for Ben McAdoo, but he hopes it's not going to be the last. Manning again here on 2nd and 10. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Well, that's the kickstarter right there. Eli Manning finding his guy, Odell Beckham Jr. Yeah, it's a deadly combination, isn't it? It really is, but what really makes it work it's just how unflappable Eli is with his demeanor, able to maintain his calm and his poise. Because we know, OBJ, he can run pretty hot and get excited out there. Sometimes just one-handed grabs for him. It doesn't matter what it is. Just throw it up there. He'll go get it. I don't care what the full numbers say. The impact of Victor Cruz, one, being back on the field in a regular season game. Because we talked about this all preseason. Would he make it back? How was he doing? All of those things. But he gets back on the field. And he catches a game-winning touchdown against the Dallas Cowboys. And then he got to do the salsa, the vintage salsa. He had to do the salsa. And how many people were excited about watching? I know Cowboys fans weren't, but I think just about anyone else watching football thrilled to see Victor Cruz back and doing that salsa dance. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. 4th and 1. I don't think Wild Horses could have dragged that quarterback off the field. He was motioning to go for it from the start. And sure enough, it's the ground game that gets him the first down. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Going for the deep ball. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
The slot man in motion right. Manning will try again on second down. He's going to let it go again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's a bold strike right there, taking it downfield and putting some air on it. But how about the coverage? Able to get his hands across the receiver and bat the ball down.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. In motion left is Cruz. Throwing is Manning on third down. It's caught by OBJ. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to East Rutherford. But first, this timeout. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. Manning indeed going for it on fourth. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a gain of 9 yards. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Manning now on first down. He sets to fire deep. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, 32 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Eli's going to throw, and it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Looking back to week one for a second, partner, a lot of intriguing football. A couple of games that really caught our attention. The Seahawks needing a late touchdown to beat the Dolphins. How about the Chiefs coming back from down 24-3 to beat the Chargers?
Two terrific games, and you don't forget Oakland and New Orleans not even getting to overtime because of Jack Del Rio's gutsy two-point conversion call in regulation to seal the victory for the Raiders. And I love what the Lions did. Big lead, let it get away against Indianapolis, and then came back and beat them late.
Yeah, 39-35, that was a shootout. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to bury him for a loss of 11. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
They'll put two receivers left, two to the right. Now Simeon. No one's got it. Complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 4. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have two remaining here before we get to halftime. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the Giants ready to come out now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. In motion left is Cruz. On first down, Manning. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Manning again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Bobby Rainey now to return it. Now a hit and a loose football. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. If you're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And New York set to take the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. His throw incomplete. With a quick lull here, Charles, I want you to tell your Watt brothers story. Derek Watt, of course, now in the league with San Diego, JJ with Houston. They're going to meet each other on November 27th.
Fullback versus defensive lineman. And how great is that going to be? San Diego and Houston. And talking with JJ, I said, what is that going to be like playing against your brother? And he said, all I know is I fully expect him to be the lead blocker on the first play of the game. And I'm going to greet him enthusiastically on that play. He said, because otherwise, if he gets the best of me, that will be my Christmas present, a picture of him blocking me, and I can't have that.
He finds Beckham complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on third, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
So they're operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. 10 yards still left on 2nd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Again, they'll throw with Manning. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, Eli comes off, and on is Josh Brown for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this is no